I'm back. I just did a video talking about my choice from deciding between lap band and the sleeve, and my choice was the sleeve, and I explained in my previous video why. For me personally, I also explained how I was able to pay for the sleeve without incurring extra monthly cost in our bills. So if you're interested in that, you can kind of look back at my second video that I made, because maybe it'll give you an idea of what you could shift around and do. So this video I wanted to make just to kind of tell you what I'm doing as far as my liquid diet, which I know everybody's so different, but my doctor, he has us on the liquid diet for 2 weeks. Me, fortunately, because everything moves so fast, I'm only on it for I think 11 days total. I don't know. I'm on my third day, and surgery is next Friday, the 29th, which is 7 days away, so 10 days. I can add even at 10:30 at night, which is really not that late, but I feel tired. So anyways, it's actually been a lot easier than I thought it would be. I did a 48-hour water fast before, and I was miserable. I was not hungry. It was really weird. I was not hungry within the 48 hours, but I just had I wanted the sensation of chewing, of tasting mostly. I think I just wanted to taste something, is what I thought. But for whatever reason, I wasn't hungry. Well, with this, I'm doing the Publix shakes, protein shakes, because they were cheaper, and I'm a cheapo. But we were told Boost, Slim Fast, or Ensure, but it's supposed to be the same. We'll see. Anyways, I've been doing those, and they curve I'm not. I mean, when I do get hungry, just like I would eat, I go and I sip on my shake, and really, it almost instantly makes me feel satisfied, and so I have not been hungry. I haven't really had urges for food until I went down. I drove 5 hours to go for my pre-op workup at the hospital. I'm having my surgery down in South Florida, so anyways, I drove down there. It was a long day. Came back 5 hours again, me and my mom. And on the way home, my husband calls. He's watching the 3 kids. We have nieces and nephews. We don't have kids of our own, but we have nieces and nephews that we care for. Well, anyways, he was watching them, obviously, because I was gone. And he said, "Would you mind stopping and getting me pork fried rice from the Chinese place up the street on the way home?" And I thought about it, and I said, I'm not allowed to eat, but okay. And then I called him back, and I was like, I was really hungry at that point, and I didn't have another shake, and I said, I can't do it. I said, you're going to have to go when I get there, because at that point, I really thought, oh, Chinese food, that sounds really good. It was just my mental, well, I was hungry at the time too, but just knowing that he was about to have some yummy Chinese food, I was like, oh, I want it. So I did not want to go in there and smell it and see it, and anyways. And then tonight, he ordered pizza. Obviously, I'm not cooking because I'm not eating, and I feel like cooking is gonna make it worse. So I guess they're gonna be eating out a lot or eating easy stuff at home, so that they can prepare. They'll have to suffer through with me. But tonight, they ordered pizza, and I was like, oh, I wanted it bad. But, it was like maybe 15 minutes of thinking of it. They were done eating, and then I was good. So, and it's not everything they eat. I mean, not everything they eat I'm like, oh, I really want that. But those 2 things I did want. So anyways, the good thing is that I'm not hungry. I have low blood sugar normally, and I've only felt weak maybe once, and I'm not even sure that it was from my sugar, because it kind of felt a little bit different. So I don't know. I seem to be fine. So, and let's see, what else is there to say? Very important. And I did ask about this. I asked my doctor, but I also put it on the forums, that the night of the first day that I started the liquid diet, I got horrible cramps in my upper back thigh and in my sides. I was feeling them in the sides of my stomach, and I've never had cramps in the sides of my stomach, and they were muscle cramps for sure. So they were just coming and coming. I've never had cramps that often and so forth. So I was a little concerned. I figured it was from the diet, but it was so quick because, like I said, it was the night of the first day that I started it. And when I did the water fast, I didn't experience that. So anyways, and then today, when I woke up and I was still experiencing the same ones, and I was having cramps like on the top of my feet, and I could feel them throughout my legs. They weren't all full blown cramps, but they hurt. But the really bad ones, of course, So I was just worried more about them getting worse, because as often as they were happening, if they got worse and more often, I don't know if I could have handled it. But they seemed to have kind of eased off. Anyways, my doctor's office explained that it's from the liver shrinking. Whether or not that's what it's from, I don't know, but they said that it is very common, and the same thing for the forums. Other people have experienced the same cramps, so if you go through the liquid diet and you experience cramps, now you know it's normal, so don't worry. I haven't watched that many videos yet, but I look forward to watching everybody's videos. I just have to find the time. So I guess while I'm in the hospital for 2 days, I'll have some time, won't I? So anyways, surgery is this coming Friday, not tomorrow, but next Friday, which is the 29th of March 2013, and I'm supposed to be there for 2 evenings. Hopefully no more, since insurance does not cover it, so hopefully everything goes right, and just praying for everything to be as it should, and not for any complications after surgery or during surgery or any time after. I just pray that this is the answer and that this is what helps me to get healthy. And when I say healthy, ironically, even though I am 376 pounds this past Monday, and I am 5'3". My BMI is somewhere around 65. Even though I am that big, all my blood work, every time I get it done, is just excellent. Everything's in range. My cholesterol is low, my sugar's low, my A1C is good. Everything is perfect. However, the last 9 months since we've had the 3 little ones that I was talking about living with us, when I go to my doctor's office, I've noticed that it's been elevated. It's been like 140, 138, sometimes 143, over 90. Whereas before it was never any higher than 120, and it was in the 80s, down below the bottom number. So when I went this last time, when I knew I was wanting the surgery, I asked the doctor to look at my chart to see when my blood pressure started going up. And so he told me, and that's when I knew it verified that it was when the kids moved in, but I already knew because I can feel it. And anyways, so I asked him to put me on blood pressure medicine because I was concerned about not being able to do the surgery if I had higher blood pressure. But when I saw my surgeon, he told me that blood pressure is not a problem at all. He said it's really not that high. It is high, but it's not a problem, he said. So that eased my fear, but I'm still taking the blood pressure medicine, which it hasn't gone into effect yet. I don't know how long it takes. Some people say 2 weeks, others say a month. I've only been taking it for like a week and a half, maybe. So hopefully by the time surgery kicks in, it'll have taken effect. That's another week, so I'm hopeful. But if not, evidently I don't have a reason to worry. I'm just praying that everything goes well and that surgery's not canceled or delayed, because like I said, we are traveling out there, so it would be horrible to travel that way and be so excited and then be told, hey, we're gonna have to reschedule you, so, or we can't do it because of this and that. So I got all of my pre-op done yesterday. my EKG. They had me do a chest x-ray, blood work again, and urine analysis, which I think that was only to check for pregnancy. I'm not sure. So anyways, they said everything looked good, so we'll see. I'm hopeful, I'm praying, and I look forward to watching y'all's videos. And if anybody would like to add me on Facebook, I'm listed as, let me look here, it's Food versus Life. I'm trying to find out what my website address is. It is facebook.com/food.vs.life. Food versus Life, kind of like my screen name on YouTube. So anyways, find me on there. I love to see people's updates and know what others are going through and dealing with. So alright, YouTube, till next time.